What's up, LEGO fans? Welcome to my channel, Pete's Bricks, the LEGO channel for the common LEGO fan. And today we are going to get into another LEGO album music recreation reaction. This video is meant to be a sequel to another video I made that is my reaction to the LEGO albums recreated by the Instagram user Icon Bricks. You can find that video at the link above. That video is Kanye West themed, so it makes sense that the following video is also by Icon Bricks, and it's on Drake. Now, Icon Bricks, he recreates a real life album covers in kind of a Lego style. Definitely shoot Icon Bricks a follow on Instagram. I do ask that you please make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment under this video. Now, without further ado, let's get into this video. So the first album recreation we're going to be looking at today is Take Care. I've pulled up both of the albums on my screen to take a look at. I'm going to be comparing the LEGO version to the real version and just pointing out similarities, differences. Do I think it's good? Looking at the original version, we have Drake. He's sitting there at a table looking mysteriously into a small cup or a chalice, you could say. You've got a little owl thing and a large candle. Behind him, you have some random paintings. I'm not sure what exactly they are. I'm not sure where they're from. Kind of tan looking, I guess you could say.
That's tan.
It's a pretty simple album cover. Looking at the Icon Bricks version, I think it's almost perfect. Icon Bricks has chosen to represent the main objects in Lego and the rest just kind of not in Lego. I like this contrast that he established there. Not everything has to be brick built. Just having the central components and elements Lego makes them really stand out and pop against that background. I like the clever parts usage of that bird in gold. Though it's not exactly an owl, I think it does look good, and it does seem like something that LEGO would actually do in recoloring that bird mold to represent the owl. The candlestick looks great, and the chalice is a piece designed by Icon Bricks. That means it's not a real LEGO piece, but he designed a piece to represent what it would look like if it was a Lego piece. The Drake minifigure looks very accurate. I like the hair and the facial expression, and his hands, they can't exactly be like they are in the real photo because a Lego minifigure's arms are not able to like cross over each other like the actual album art, but I think it gets the point across, and it is pretty instantly recognizable if you're aware of what this album looks like. If I was looking for a criticism, I would say that the background does not match exactly. I'm sure there was some reason for this, of why the second painting that is cut off in the original version of the album is completely absent from this recreation, but overall I think it's a pretty good album. But as always, we have our rating system here on Pete's Bricks. We have the giant Lego pretzel. It means it left me hungry, it's bad. And we have the giant golden Lego crown, which means I liked it, very good. There's only bad and good, good and bad. There is no in between. So just for the minor inconsistency of the background, I'm going to have to give this the pretzel. That being said, most of the time I give things the golden crown, but if I find a small thing that I just can't get over in my head, it's getting the pretzel. The next LEGO album we're looking at is Nothing Was the Same. I do know that this is actually the deluxe version of the album because the regular version is just different. It's like a younger version of himself, while the deluxe version has this current or older version of how Drake looked at the time. That doesn't affect my view of this negatively. I actually prefer this version a bit better, but I think they're both pretty interchangeable, so Icon Bricks really could have picked whichever one he wanted to do for this album. I think it's a pretty simple and straightforward album. Again, like the first one, Icon Bricks has chosen to make the central element of the album Lego and the background non-Lego. It adds that contrast, and I think it looks really good. This time, the representation of the Lego figure, it's only you get the head and part of the neck and shoulders. He did add a gold chain, which is not a Lego element, but I think you needed to have it. I'm not sure how else he could have done it, maybe some printing, but having an actual chain actually matches the album cover better. The printing on the hair is a especially good. You can see how he did like the fading technique on both the beard and the hair. If I really wanted to nitpick, I'd say that the beard and the hair connect in the real image of the album, but on Icon Brick's version they only slightly do, but I really don't think that's a big deal, and it's definitely not enough to warrant a pretzel. For this album, Nothing Was the Same, I'm going to rate it with a golden crown. I think Icon Bricks did a good job with only rendering the central figure in the LEGO style and keeping the background simple and how it is in the actual album. Furthermore, I think the printing on the face is even better than the last one, and I think this is a very top-notch LEGO recreation, so that's getting a gold crown. The third album we are going to look at today is titled Views. So right away, looking at the Views album cover art from Icon Bricks, it represents the CN Tower from Toronto, Canada, I'm pretty sure. I think this is my favorite one that Icon Bricks did of any of the Drake albums, mainly because it mainly because it has the most LEGO in it, right? Icon Bricks had to render this out digitally and actually build this. It has the most LEGO stuff in it, not just a figure, but an entire structure. I personally wouldn't mind Icon Bricks sharing the instructions to this so fans of the actual building could build it, and fans of the album could build it as well. If you really want to compare it to the album, I would say it's very, very spot on. The shaping looks good. Of course, you can't have a LEGO figure dangle his legs over the side of the building just because of the limitations of a minifigure, but I think it looks pretty spot on accurate. I'm going to be giving this a golden crown just because of the effort it really took to do this. Not saying the others took not a lot of effort. I'm just saying that he really had to build this entire building and add all the effects and rendering that he does in all the other ones. So that is why this one, Views, is getting a golden crown. So on my less Kanye themed video, we looked at albums along with kind of funny pictures that Icon Bricks made that were Kanye themed. So for this one, he did make a few funny pictures that have Drake in them that are LEGO. The first of which I'm honestly not that knowledgeable on a lot of these. Well, I'm aware of it. Yeah, so the first kind of funny picture features Drake there in like a blue hoodie. Again, the design is very accurate. It looks like him. As you can see, he has a bottle of hot sauce in his hand. If you know what that means, you know what it means. I'm not going to talk about that here. This is a family channel. Then you have, who is that? Was that ASAP Rocky? I'm pretty sure that's who that is. He's going to be married to Rihanna, so that's a thing. And I guess Drake and Rihanna were kind of on and off. I didn't really follow that a lot, but I guess this picture is just kind of, you know, Drake's sad. It's kind of funny because a lot of his songs people make fun of his songs for being kind of like emotional, and so I just thought that was kind of a funny picture to look at. There is one more funny picture that is pretty similar to this one we'll look at right now. And this funny picture, for some reason, has ASAP Rocky kind of like crying there with Drake. I'm not really sure the meaning of this. If you know it, let me know right in the comments. I think it was because it was rumored that they weren't getting married, but they now are. Maybe that rumor wasn't true at all. I don't really care about like the celebrity drama gossip stuff, but I just thought that was kind of a funny picture. Just looking at this aesthetically, I think the figures are great. The background is plain because the figures are the main focus of both of these images, and I think the parts usage is great. The printing's good. Icon Bricks is just a very good LEGO graphic designer. I have to give a golden crown for both of the funny pictures because I think they are pretty hilarious. That being said, that is my video and my review of Icon Bricks album art and related images concerning the rapper Drake. Icon Bricks has already made a few more Drake themed images. He's made some more Kanye themed images. So definitely expect a part 2 to this video and my last music video, or my last video on LEGO album music art. Expect sequels to both those videos. Expect new artists. Icon Bricks primarily focuses on more of kind of like a hip-hop kind of rap music, and I really not familiar with a lot of the stuff he posts, right? I mean, of course I know Drake. Everybody knows Drake. So he has a lot of obscure artists that I'm just not familiar with. If I make a video on more of Icon Brick's work, I will definitely have to check out the music so I know what I'm talking about. But I am definitely going to try other Instagram users. I've already found one. I'll let you guys know who that other Instagram user is in another video. He primarily focuses on like 70s and 80s and classic rock, and I'm a bit more familiar with, so I'm definitely going to make videos on that. Make sure to like, subscribe, leave a comment. At the end of this video, I'll put a link to the Kanye video, which was the previous one to this, so you guys can definitely go and check that out. That being said, make sure to have a good day, keep building, and I'll see you guys in the next one.